What's up everyone, it's Adam from Life of Adam, and today I have a brand new lifeguarding video for you guys. Now if you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding tip videos about how to pass the course, how to succeed, how to get a job, basically everything you guys need to know about being a lifeguard. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this. Now today I'm going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of lifeguarding. This is going to be great advice now that we're approaching springtime and early summer, where you're going to be looking for a lifeguarding job, so that you can really make the most of this upcoming summer. So the first thing you gotta make sure you do is that you're very organized and you know the schedules and the timing. So this is very important when you're rotating chairs, you're rotating on shifts, you don't know when your break is. You gotta be aware of when you're on and when you're off, because if there's confusion at the pool, then everyone looks at each other saying like, wait, am I supposed to be guarding? Am I on break? Why have I been guarding for an extra hour? Stuff like that. And you don't wanna create enemies with your friends. You wanna just make sure everyone's doing the right thing, they're in the right place, and it's fair for everyone. You don't want someone guarding while you take a double break without knowing, stuff like that. So number one thing is make sure you're on top of things in terms of timing and the whole schedule of the day, so that there's no confusion and so that you're not creating any enemies, because that's like not a good start to the summer. Now another thing you want to do is make sure you bring everything you need with you to work. So this includes a water bottle, because if you're dehydrated, your lifeguarding experience is gonna be so bad, you're gonna have a headache, you're not gonna want to be in the sun, and the day is just gonna drag on. So make sure you have a water bottle that you can refill, or just bring a giant jug of water, even though it looks weird, but some people do that because it's funny and it's convenient, I guess. But just bring a lot of water with you. Don't underestimate the sun. Wear sunscreen. I know some people want to look really bronze and have really nice tan right away, but I guarantee you want to ease into it. You don't want to start off with just no sunscreen. A couple days, put on sunscreen, wear enough, and then as your body gets used to the heat and gets used to the sun, then you can start putting on less if you want to take that risk, because obviously people are different. Some people just cook and just become a lobster, and other people just without wearing sunscreen are just like bronze and don't have any issues. Me personally, I haven't really had any issues with the sun. Like if I have a little sunburn, it usually turns into a tan, which is really awesome because I'm Italian, I'm Mediterranean, so I just tan really well. But other people just don't tan at all. So main point, I'm kind of rambling. Wear sunscreen, don't underestimate the sun, because if you have a sunburn and you're dehydrated, it's like the 1-2 death combo. It's gonna be brutal for you. So make sure you have those two things. Also wear sunglasses. If you try to scan a pool in the sun without a hat or wearing sunglasses, it's impossible. It's gonna be so much glare and your eyes are just gonna burn. You're not gonna be able to see anything. So the main three things: water, sunglasses, sunscreen. Those are like the essentials, and obviously other stuff like a towel and your whistle, but those are the main things you want to bring with you. And also what you want to do, if you're guarding for a long period of time, you could guarding throughout the entire afternoon, bring a couple granola bars, a couple snacks with you, some like energy bars, something that you can eat at the halfway point just to keep your stomach somewhat occupied. So those are some do's of lifeguarding. If you do those things, your experience is gonna be really good, I guess. So now let's hop into the fun stuff. Let's hop into the don'ts. Number one thing you do not wanna do is get caught being on your phone. Not because it's like I'm one of those like annoying teachers who's telling you to put your phone away, just because your reputation goes down the drain if you're caught on your phone, because your boss is gonna know like, oh, this lifeguard's not taking the job seriously, or it's just not a good look, and you might lose out on opportunities to guard special events and like parties and stuff if you're known for that lifeguard who, oh yeah, he's on his phone, he's like texting his friends while guarding. So it's just bad for like the reputation aspect. I'm not saying like, oh, being on your phone is bad, because as soon as you check your phone, something crazy is gonna happen, you're gonna miss it. That's unlikely to happen, but it's just a terrible look, so just don't get caught doing it. Play music if you want. Some people allow you to like change songs on your phone. They're kind of more chill. That's where I was at. Like I had a speaker, and the only time I would be on my phone is if I was changing a song or putting up a playlist. But like I would never be on my phone on Snapchat or whatever if there's a bunch of people in the pool. Maybe sometimes there's like a transition period where there's no kids in the water and I have like a 5-minute break. I can just catch up with people really quickly, but it's never a time where there's kids in the water swimming and I'm on my phone on Instagram and stuff. So yeah, that's a bad look. So do not get caught doing it. Another thing you should avoid is bossing your other lifeguards around. You're all a team. You don't want to end up making that like hierarchy, or like, oh, I've been here for 2 years, you've only been here for 1, so I can boss you around. Just avoid that stuff. Just, you're all friends. Just ask nicely, like, can you please do this or whatever. Don't boss people around unless you're like a head lifeguard like I was. Then you can say, hey, do this for me. But you're all kind of on the same level here. Lifeguarding shouldn't even be that competitive. It's supposed to be a rewarding experience. It's not like an office job where it's really competitive. You want to get that edge. So just try not to be super overly competitive. Don't overthink things and don't try to boss people around. Because I remember sometimes I remember overhearing conversations of people like, oh, I've been here longer, like you should do this, or oh, this is my first year, but I'm older than you. Like, just avoid all that stuff. It's just not needed. Just have fun. You're at a pool, just lifeguard, you get paid, and everyone wins. Here's just a bonus do for you guys. Do take advantage of like private events, because I know a lot of people, especially people who have a lot of money, they like to rent out pools for like birthday parties and like private events. And I know they pay pretty well, because I remember when I lifeguarded, I would get notified of, oh, there's a birthday party this weekend at a pool for like 2 hours, but it pays really well. And on top of that, they most likely have a barbecue and they give you some food while you're guarding. It's just a win-win, and they tip you. So take advantage of private events if the place you work has those, because it's just really easy, really laid back. It pays really well. You get food, you get a tip. So it's honestly, just take advantage of those situations. Because why not? I mean, maybe you're busy, you can't, but it's just some extra money in your pocket, and you don't have to lifeguard all day most likely. It's only like a couple hours, because unless they're like really, really rich and they rent the pool for the whole day. But yeah, that's just free opportunities to make some extra bank, and I recommend you do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little do's and don'ts of lifeguarding. It's not everything, don't get me wrong, but it's just really good just to remind you guys some of these core things that you guys should remember to help make your lifeguarding experience better. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.